Hello everyone, here are the answers to Chapter 4 exercises on polynomials. Number 1. Simplify the following. 3 times 4 cube. 4 cube is 4 times 4 times 4 and that is 64. So 3 times 64 is 192. Next, 2x cubed times 4x squared. We multiply first the numerical coefficient. So 2 times 4, that is 8. Then x cubed times x squared. We will just add the exponents. So 3 plus 2 is 5. So that is x to the power of 5 according to our exponential law. So the answer is 8x to the power of 5. Next, 2cd to the power of 4 quantity squared times cd quantity to the power of 5. So here we will distribute the exponent squared on each coefficient. So 2 squared is 4, c squared, d to the power of 4 times 2, that is d to the power of 8. Then also the power of 5, we distribute to c and d. So c to the power of 5 and d to the power of 5. Then we will simplify. 4 times 1 is 4. C to the power of 2 and c to the power of 5. We will add the exponent, so that becomes c to the power of 7. And d, 8 plus 5, that is d to the power of 13. D. 5x to the power of negative 3 y squared all over 25x squared y to the power of negative 1. Quantity square. So we will distribute first the square on each coefficient. So 5 squared, that is 25. X to the power of negative 3 times 2, that is x to the power of negative 6. Y squared times 2, that is y to the power of 4. And we also distribute the square on each coefficient on the denominator. So 25 squared, that is 625. X squared times 2, that is x to the power of 4. Y to the power of negative 1 times 2, that is y to the power of negative 2. Then we simplify further. 25 divided 6 to 5, that is 1 over 25. Then, negative 6 minus 4, that is negative 10. So, para ma-positive siya, dito siya natugibutan sa denominator. So, x to the power of 10. And then, 4 minus negative 2, that is positive 6. Since that is 4 plus 2. So, that is why we have y to the power of 6 here. So, the answer is y to the power of 6 over 25x to the power of 10. Next, 9x to the power of 5, y to the power of 4 all over 3, x squared y cubed. Quantity to the power of negative 2. So, remember when we have a negative exponent, aton na siyang imong reciprocal na pasabot 1 over. So, 1 over gina siya. 1 over the given, tapos positive na dayon ang ato ang exponent. So, simplify na to diri ang denominator. So, y squared is 81, x to the power of 5 times 2, that is x to the power of 10. Y to the power of 4 times 2, that is y to the power of 8. Over 3 squared is 9, x squared times 2, that is x to the power of 4. Y cubed times 2, that is y to the power of 6. Because we have 1 over this, we can have the reciprocal of that. So, balihon na to. May mo na siyang 9, x to the power of 4, y to the power of 6, all over 81, x to the power of 10, y to the power of 8. Then, simplifying further, 9 over 81, that is 1 over 9. Then, x to the power of 4 minus 10, that is negative 6. So, kung negative man, so diri siya sa ubos para positive ang atong exponent nga 6. Then here, put 6 minus 8, that is negative 2. So, diri po na to siya sa ubos ibutang, kaya parang positive siya. So, the answer is 1 over 9 x to the power of 6 y squared. Next, f. 2 to the power of negative 1 plus 2 quantity to the power of negative 2. Again, kung natin negative exponent, 2 to the power of negative 1, that is 1 half. Plus 2 quantity to the power of negative 2. We will just simplify first ang nasa sulod sa parenthesis. Since pwede naman siya ma-simplify. 1 half plus 2, the LCD is 2. 2 divide 2 is 1 times 1, that is 1. 2 divide 1 is 2 times 2, that is 4. So, 1 plus 4, that is 5 over 2. So, since negative 2 man iyang power, so that can be 1 over 5 over 2 squared. So, 5 squared is 25, 2 squared is 4. So, 1 over 25 over 4, then the reciprocal, so that is 4 over 25. Next, 3x squared y cubed quantity squared times negative 2x to the power of 5y squared all over negative 6 times x squared cube y cube. So, para ma-simplify ni siya, i-distribute na to ang mga exponents sa kada coefficients. So, 3 squared, that is 9. X squared to the power of 2. Or x squared, i-times na to, no. Mama na sa law of exponents. So, that is x to the power of 4. So, diri po, 3, 2. So, y to the power of 6. Then, diri, wala man tayo. 1 raman ang exponent. So, copy. So, sa ubos, negative 6. X squared, tapos cube pa yun. So, that is 6x to the power of 6. Then, y cube. Then, pwede na to niya siya i-multiply ang coefficient, numerical coefficient. So, 9 times negative 2, that is negative 18. Then, we add the exponents of the literal coefficient. So, 4 plus 5. So, this is x to the power of 9. Then, 6 plus 2. So, y to the power of 8. Over, we just copy the denominator. And then, simplifying it further, negative 18 divide negative 6, that is positive 3. So, 9 minus 6, that is 3. So, x to the power of 3. Then, 8 minus 3, that is 5. So, y to the power of 5. So, the answer is 3x cubed y to the power of 5. Next, negative 4x to the power of n, y to the power of 2n quantity cube times x squared y quantity cube. Okay, we will just distribute again the exponents to each coefficient. So, negative 4 cube, that is negative 64. Then, x to the power of n times 3, that is x to the power of 3n. Y to the power of 2n times 3, that is y to the power of 6n. Then, x squared times 3, that is x to the power of 6. Then, y cube. All over 12 cube is 1,728. Then, x cube times 3, that is x to the power of 9. Then, y cube. Okay, so we will simplify further. Ang atong negative 64 divide 1,728, that is 1 over 27. So, nadira sa denominator si 27. And then, what is left on our numerator is x to the power of 3n times y to the power of 6n. All over, kato 27 na to, dayon, 6 minus 9, that is negative 3. So, mo nang natay x cube diri sa ubos. And then, y cube over y cube, that is 1 naman. So, wala na diri ang y cube. So, the answer is negative x to the power of 3n times y to the power of 6n all over 27x cubed. Number 2. Perform the indicated operation to each of the following. A. 7x squared plus 3x minus 11 plus 2x squared minus 4x plus 9. So this is just combining like terms. So 7x squared plus 2x squared, like terms na sila, no? So that is 9x squared. And 3x minus 4x, that is negative 1x or negative x. Then we have negative 11 plus 9. So since lahi man sila sign, so i-minus na to sila. Pero copy the sign ang dako nga number. So negative 2. So 9x squared minus x minus 2. Next, 5x to the power of 2n minus 3x to the power of m plus 8x to the power of 2n plus 7x to the power of m. So, i-combine na to ang like terms, kani sila ang like terms. So, 5 plus 8, money si 13x to the power of 2n. Copy lang. Then, negative 3 plus 7, that is positive 4. X to the power of m. So, 13x to the power of 2n plus 4x to the power of m. Next, 2x cubed minus 5x squared minus 3x cubed plus 2x squared plus 3x. So, since natay minus diha, atong i-distribute ni nga sign sa kada term diri sa ato ang trinomial. So, copy sa diri, 2x cubed minus 5x squared. So, that is minus 3x cubed. Kani ma-minus na. So, minus 2x squared minus 3x. Then, combine like terms na dayon. So, 2x cubed o kaning negative 3x cubed ang like terms. So, 2 minus 3, that is negative 1. So, negative x cubed. Then, kani pong duha. Negative 5 minus 2. Since puro sila negative, ato silang i-add. Pero copy ang sign nga negative. So, negative 7x squared. Then, we have minus 3x. Next, 6x squared plus x minus quantity 7x squared minus 3x plus 1. Again, minus man, so we distribute the sign. So, 6x squared plus x, that becomes negative 7x squared. Kana negative, negative, ma-positive 3x. Then, negative, positive, ma-negative 1. So, combining like terms, 6 minus 7, that is negative 1, so negative x squared. Then, x plus 3x, that is positive 4x, then negative 1. Next, 4x squared plus 3x minus 2 plus 7x squared minus 4x plus 2 minus 3x plus 2. So, dali lang nga part atang i-distribute. So, copy lahos tanan, dayon kani mayong negative 3x, kani mahimong negative 2. Then, combine like terms. So, 4x squared plus 7x squared, that is 11x squared. Then 3x minus 4x minus 3x, that is negative 4x. Then negative 2 plus negative 2, this is negative 4. Pero na may plus 2, so mao na siya nga negative 2. Next, okay, quantity negative 5x minus y plus 4 plus x plus 6y minus 5. Then we have minus 2x plus 2y plus 3. So, kani naka-parenthesis man, so distribute po na to ang minus. So, kapitanan din ha. Then, minus 2x minus 2y minus 3. Okay, so combining like terms, negative 5x og ang ato ang x, dayon negative 2x. So, negative 5x plus x, that is negative 4x. O negative 2x, morning negative 6x. Then, si y, negative y. Then, we have 6y, so 5y na lang. And then, minus 2y, so monang 3y. Then, 4 minus 5, that is negative 1. Minus 3, maonang negative 4. Next, 3x squared minus 2x minus 3 multiply to 2x squared minus 5x. So, multiply man siya. So, let's do the distribution kada term i-multiply dito. So, 3x squared times 2x squared maoning 6x to the power of 4. Then, 3x squared times negative 5x maon na negative 15x cubed. Nari na po, second term. Negative 2x times 2x squared maoning negative 4x cubed. Negative 2x times negative 5x maoning positive 10x squared. Then negative 3 times 2x squared, negative 6x squared. Then last, negative 3 times negative 5x, that is positive 15x. Combining like terms, so kani wala siya like term, no? So copy 6x to the power of 4. Then ang cube, duha ka buok, so negative 15 o negative 4, that is negative 19x cube. Then ang square, 10 minus 6, that is 4x squared. Then we have plus 15x. Then the last, letter H, x squared minus 2y squared minus 3xy multiplied to 3x squared plus 3y squared plus xy. So, ato gyapon nang i-distribute kada term. X squared times 3x squared, that is 3x to the power of 4. X squared times 3y squared, that is 3x squared y squared. X squared times xy, that is x cubed y. Then the second term. Negative 2y squared times 3x squared, negative 6x squared y squared. Negative 2y squared na po times 3y squared, that is negative 6y to the power of 4. Then negative 2y squared times xy, that is negative 2xy cubed. Then the last term, negative 3xy times 3x squared, that is negative 9x cubed y. Then negative 3xy times 3, maoning negative 9xy cubed. And the last, negative 3xy times xy, maoning negative 3x squared y squared. Then, atong combine like terms, kani walay like terms. So, ang kaning x squared y squared na kani o kani. So, positive 3 minus 6, that is negative 3 minus 3, that is negative 6x squared y squared. Then sa x cubed y po, kani o kani. So, 1 minus 9, that is negative 8x cubed y. Then, we have negative 6y to the power of 4. Wala siya laing pareha nga term. Then, we have the last one, xy cubed, kani o kani. So, negative 2 minus 9, that is negative 11xy cubed. Next, y squared minus 2y to the power of 4 plus 3 plus 4y multiplied to 4 minus 3y plus 2y squared. So, i-distribute rin gyapon na isa-isa. Dayon na to ang combine like terms. So, y squared times 4, 4y squared. Y squared times negative 3y, negative 3y cubed. Y squared times 2y squared, that is 2y to the power of 4. Next, negative 2y to the power of 4 times 4, money negative 8y to the power of 4. Negative 2y to the power of 4 times negative 3y, that is positive 6y to the power of 5. Negative 2y to the power of 4 times 2y squared, that is negative 4y to the power of 6. Narin na po, 3 times 4, that is 12. 3 times negative 3y, that is negative 9y. 3 times 2y squared, that is 6y squared. Then, last, 4y times 4, that is 16y. 4y times negative 3y, that is negative 12y squared. 4y times 2y squared, that is 8y cubed. So, combining like terms, ang ato ang unahon kani power of 6. So, siya raman ang isa, no? So, negative 4y to the power of 6 plus to the power of 5 na to, siya lang pod. So, plus 6y to the power of 5. Then to the power of 4, kani silang duha. So 2 minus 8, that is negative 6y to the power of 4. Then ang y cube, kani, o kani. So negative 3 plus 8, that is positive 5y cube. Then sa y squared na to, 4y squared, and we have 6y squared, and then we have negative 12y squared. So 4 plus 6, that is 10, minus 12, so that is negative 2y squared. And sa y, 9y o 16y, so negative 9 plus 16, that is 7y. Then last, ang ato ang plus 12. Sa J na. Divide 2x cubed plus 5x minus 4x squared minus 4 by 4 plus x squared minus 3x. So, ang ato ang arrange na to siya in decreasing order sa ilang degree. Sa morning, ato ang dividend is 2x cubed minus 4x squared plus 5x minus 4. Divide x squared minus 3x plus 4. So, sa long division, mangita tagi multiply diri nga makaresulta ani sa ato ang dividend. So, ang i-multiply natin na x squared nga mahimong 2x cubed 2x. Since 2x times x squared, maaaning 2x cubed. So, minus 2x cubed. So, multiply gyapon na to sa 2x sa second term. So, 2x times negative 3x, that is negative 6x. Pero, minus mata, so may mo siyang positive 6x squared. Then, 2x times 4, mao nang minus 1, so minus 8x. So, ato ang i-minus sila, kana 0 na. Negative 4x squared plus 6x squared, that is positive 2x squared. Dere po, 5x minus 8x, ang mabili, negative 3x. Then, bring down ta ni negative 4. So, next, mangita na po ta o multiply ni x squared nga mahimo 2x squared. So, that is 2. So, positive 2. So, 2 times x squared, that is 2x squared. So, minus mata pag long division. So, minus siya diha. Then, 2 times negative 3x, negative 6x. Pero, minus man, mahimo siyang plus. So, 6x. Then, 2 times 4 is 8. Minus mata, so mahimo siyang negative 8. So, ang resulta, diri, ma-0 na kani ang mabilin 3x. Then, negative 4 minus 8, pareha man sila sign. So, atong i-add. That is negative 12. So, 3x minus 12, mo ni sila atong remainder. And 2x plus 2 is the quotient. Next, divide 5y plus 6y cubed minus 1 by 2y minus 4. So, this time, gamit ta og synthetic division. So, una, kaning 2y minus 4, pwede na to ni siya makuhaan og value ni y para ato ang mahimong i-multiply sa kada coefficient. So, to get the value of y, 2y minus 4, equate na to into 0. So, 2y may mo na equal to 4. Then, divide both sides by 2. So, that is why y is equal to 2. So, mo ni siya anto dere. Kani sila, gikan ni sila mga numerical coefficient ni sila sa ato ang dividend. So, since ang ato ang kinadakan nga degree is cube, so mo ni atong una, 6. Ang iyang numerical coefficient. Then, wala matay y squared, so pulihan na to siya 0. Then, ang nagsunod kay y, so 5 dira. And then, the negative 1. So, lista na to di ang numerical coefficient, no? Dayon, over, then, una, bring down na to ang first, so 6. Dayon, 6 times 2 na dayon, mauni diri ibutang 12. So, 0 plus 12, that is 12. 12 times 2 na pod, maaning 24. So, 5 plus 24 is 29. 29 times 2, that is 58. So, negative 1 plus 58, that is 57. So, from this, atoan ng himuan na to atong quotient. So, kani si 6 una, y, pero mas lower ta og 1 degree sa ato ang dividend. So, since cube man ang dako dira sa atong dividend, may mo siyang square. Minus 1 siya sa degree. So, morning xy squared, kani maoy 12y plus 29. Then we have the remainder nga 57. Next, divide a to the power of 4 plus b to the power of 4 plus 2a squared b squared by a plus b. So, this time, atong gamiton atong factoring. So, atong i-rearrange na siya, a to the power of 4 plus 2a squared b squared plus b squared over atong a plus b. We can factor this out. This is a perfect square trinomial. So, pwede na to siya ma-factor as a squared plus b squared multiplied to a squared plus b squared all over a plus b. Or, pwede na siya mausa as a squared plus b squared quantity square over a plus b. So, wala naman tayo makancelan na. So, mauna na siya atong final answer. Then, M. Divide x cubed plus 27y cubed by 3y plus x. So, this time, factoring gapon na itong gamit. Then, using our special product pod, x cubed plus 27y cubed over 3y plus x. So, kani siya, pwede ni siya perfect cube ni siya, no? 27 is 3 cube. So, that can be 3y quantity cube. So, ato ni siyang ma-factor out as this one. So, ang ato ang gibasihan, ang ato ang pag-factor, basta cube gani na siya, sum og duha ka cube, minani x plus 3y, mao ni siya ang a, mao ni siya ang b, dayon times squared sa a, mao ni x squared, dayon 3y, og x times mao na siya, then 3y squared mao ning 3 squared is 9 man, so 9y squared. So, naani siya sa ato ang special product all over 3y plus x. So, pareha raman na, so pwede na to siya ma-cancel out. So, ang mahitabo, ang atong quotient mao na lang ni x squared plus 3xy plus 9y squared. Okay, and 3x to the power of 4 minus 8x cubed minus 8x minus 3 divided by x minus 2. So, this time, I use the long division. So, pwede ra po na siya synthetic. So, ato ang gamiton atong long division. Again, we arrange this. So, naka-arrange naman ni siya. Galing lang wala tayo x squared. So, mo nang nabutang tag 0x squared. And then, x minus 2. Okay, divide ta. So, mangita tag, i-multiply ni x nga mahimong 3x to the power of 4. So, ang atong i-multiply ni x is 3x cubed. So, 3x cubed times x, morning 3x to the power of 4 minus manggitaan na. Then, 3x cubed minus, times 2, negative 2, so mauna siyang negative 6x cubed, pero minus man ta, morning na imong plus 6x cubed. So, ma-0 ni diri, ang mabilin diri, negative 2x cubed. Dayon, i-bring down na to si 0x squared. So, mangita na po tagi multiply ni x nga mahimong eliminate si negative 2x cubed. So, negative man, dapat negative pod. So, ang ato i-multiply is negative 2x squared times x mao ni mahimong negative 2x squared. Pero kay minus man, minus tapos negative, may mo na siyang plus. Okay, so negative 2x squared na po times negative 2, that is positive 4x squared. Pero minus man ta, morning na minus. So, 0 dere, ang mabilin dere negative 4x squared. Bring down na po ta ng negative 8x. So, balik-balik lang at saman atong i-multiply na x nga ma-eliminate ni. So, that is negative 4x. Since negative 4x times x, morning negative 4x squared. So, minus man, so ma-plus. Then, negative 4x times negative 2, positive 8x, minus man, minus 8x. So, 0 ni, kani, negative 8x minus 8x, that is negative 16x. Then, bring down na po ang negative 3. Kita na po tag, ma-multiply na x, nga may negative 16x. So that is negative 16. So negative 16 times x, negative 16x minus 1, so na mo plus. Negative 16 times negative 2, that is positive 32. So minus 1, minus siya. So 0. Negative 3 minus 32, that is negative 35. So the quotient is 3x cubed minus 2x squared minus 4x minus 16. Ang nata remainder nga negative 35. Then we have x cubed minus 5x squared plus 6 divided by x minus 4. So again, here we use the synthetic division. So balik-balik lang to, inatarga pang process. Ang x can be equated to 0, x minus 4 equal to 0, so x is equal to 4. So mo na 4 ang naatiri. Then, the numerical coefficients. So, ang cube man ang highest. So, ang 1 iyang numerical coefficient. Negative 5 sa square. Wala tay x, so 0. Then, we have positive 6. So, bring down ang 1. 1 times 4 is 4. Negative 5 plus 4 is negative 1. So, negative 1 na po times 4, that is negative 4. So, 0 minus 4 is negative 4. Negative 4 na po times 4, that is negative 16. So, 6 minus 16, that is negative 10. Then again, pag kuha na to sa quotient, kani una, mas mubo ta og 1 degree lower ta diha sa atong given nga dividend. So, x squared, kay 1 naman na, minus x minus 4, then remainder of negative 10. So, sa atong P ug Q, ang atong gigamit kay synthetic division gihapon. So, same process gihapon. So, we arrived at these quotients. 3. Apply the special product methods to find the product of the following. A minus 5 times a plus 5. So, this is sum and difference. Pag inani gani, diba, this is on our special product 1. The product of conjugates is the difference of two squares. So, pag inanata natin makita nga, same ang first term, same ang second term, pero minus plus lang. So, we will just square the first term minus square of the second term. So, that is a squared minus 25. Okay, next. 7m squared plus 5n cubed multiplied to 7m squared minus 5n cubed. So, again, same as sa A, diba? Parehatag first term, parehapuslag second term, plus or minus lang. So, we will just square the first term minus square of the second term. So, 7m squared minus 5n cubed squared. So, 7 squared is 49, m squared is m to the power of 4, minus 5 squared is 25, then n cubed. 3 times 2 na siya, so n to the power of 6. So, we use again the special product 1. Next, 6a plus 2b quantity square. So, we use here the special product 2. The square of a binomial is a perfect square trinomial. So, ang square sa binomial, perfect square trinomial ang resulta. So, sa atong pattern, we square the first term, maoning 6a squared, dayo 2 times the first term and the second term. So, mo ng 2 times 6a times 2b. Then, we square the second term. That is 2b quantity square. So, simplifying, 6 squared is 6 times 6, that is 36. Then, a squared plus 2 times 6 times 2, that is 24. ab. Then, 2 square is 4. Then, b square. Okay, we use the special product 2. Same as sa atong D, special product 2 gihapon. So, 7m squared plus mn cubed quantity square. So, this is square of a binomial. Ang resulta is perfect square trinomial. So, we squared the first term, which is 7m squared, and then plus 2 times the first times the second term. So, mahaning 2 times 7m squared times 5n cubed plus the square of the second term. So, simplifying 7 squared is 49. M squared times 2 is m to the power of 4. Plus 2 times 7 is 14 times 5, that is 70. So, m squared n cubed plus m squared is 25, n to the power of 6. And then letter E, this is x1 quantity x plus y plus z multiplied to x minus y plus z. So, this is sum and difference po, diba? Galing ang atong first term lang ay x plus y. Then, ang atong second term kay z. So, we use again the special product 1. So, we square the first term minus square of the second term. So, the first term here is x plus y squared minus z squared. Pero kani siya, ato ni siya gihapong ma-expand since ang binomial man is square of a binomial is a perfect square trinomial. Tama ni dere. So, square ang first term dere plus 2 times the first and the second term morning 2xy plus the square of the second term morning y squared. So, pay na to ang minus z squared. Then, last, we have x squared plus y squared multiplied to x to the power of 4 minus x squared y squared plus y to the power of 4. Here, under di siya sa atong special product 3. That is the special case of the product of a binomial and a trinomial that results to the sum or difference of two cubes. So, ang resultaan na cubes. So, pag ginanagan, di ba, square ang ato ang plus tadi ada yun x squared plus y squared. Then, ang pattern diri, square ang first term, minus, then times ang first and second term, tapos square ang second term. So, pag ginanagan ni, special product 3 na ang case. So, that is x squared ang first term, cube, plus cube ang second term. So, y squared cube. So, that becomes x to the power of 6 plus y to the power of 6. Let's go to number 4. Factor the following completely. Okay, A, 16x squared minus quantity y plus 3z squared. So, here, pag ginani ang case, ato ang gamiton ang ato ang method 2. So, that is difference of two squares. Kay notice, square ni dere minus square po din na, no? So, difference of two squares na siya. So, 16x squared, that can be factored out as 4x quantity squared minus kana dayon. Then, basta naganitaan na ato ang method 2, ato na siyang i-minus og plus. So, ang first term 4x minus the second term, kani, times ang first term plus the second term pod. So, maonin na atay 4x minus y minus 3z multiplied to 4x plus y plus 3z. Okay, letter B. 2 times x minus y minus 3p times x minus y. So, atong gigamit is our method 1 since naman sila common factor. So, atong gilain atong GCF. So, ang GCF is x minus y. So, x minus y multiplied to pila na bilin ang 2 minus ang 3p. Okay, next, letter C. 32x to the power of 4 plus 16x cubed plus 2x squared. So, ato ang una, gikuha na to ang GCF, method 1 taon na. Kaya naman sila common nga, 2x squared is divisible by 2, 32 kang 16, then makuha po ni mong x squared sa tulo. So, ang GCF is 2x squared, so ang nabilin dira, 32x to the power of 4 divided 2x squared is 16x squared na lang. Then, kana divide din na, ang mabilin plus 8x. And 2x squared divided 2x squared, that is 1. So, notice nga kanipod, that is a perfect square trinomial. So, pwede na to siya ma-square nga binomial. So, ma-factor out natin ni siya. So, 16x squared, that can be 4x times 4x, diba? Dayon, ang 1 is 1 times 1. So, kung ato ni siyang i-FOIL method, tunong siya ani. So, mo ni siya ang ato ang pag-factor ani nga trinomial. Or, pareha man sila, so square na siya. So, 2x squared times 4x plus 1 quantity square. So, atong diri, atong gigamit ang ato ang method number 3 sa atong perfect square trinomial. D. X plus y quantity squared minus 10 times x plus y plus 25. So, notice nga, nag-decrease to diha og degree, no? Pero ang ato ang literal coefficient kay x plus y. So, pwede na to ni siya ma-factor out since this is a perfect square trinomial. So, method 3 atong gigamit. Okay, so x plus y squared can be x plus y times x plus y. And then, 25 can be 5 times 5. Pero, lantaw na to ang second term nga, negative man siya. So, ang atong ibutang, negative og negative. Since mo resulta ra gyapon siya positive 25. Pero negative man diha. So, negative 5 diri og negative 5 diha. Okay, so that can be factored out as x plus y minus 5 squared. Okay, letter A. 125m to the power of 6 minus 8 n to the power of 9. So, pwede ni siya difference of 2 cubes. Pwede man ni siya ma-cube. Since 125 is 5 cube. Then, m to the power of 6, pwede na siya m squared dayon cube. Dere put 8 can be 2 cube. Then, n cube na dayon. Times 3 mo 9. So, this is difference of 2 cubes. That is method number 4. So, sa atong pag-factor ana, gamit na to tong pattern. Ato ang i-minus ang first term ug second term. So, 5m squared minus 2n cubed. Then, i-multiply na to ang square sa first term. 5m squared quantity squared plus ang atong first term times the second term. So, 5m squared times 2n cubed plus ang square sa atong second term. So, 2n cubed quantity square. So, simplifying, copy na, kani ma-simplify, 5 squared is 25, m to the power of 4, 5 times 2 is 10, m squared n cubed, plus 2 squared is 4, n to the power of 6. Letter F, 3 times x plus y, quantity cube minus 81. This is again difference of 2 cubes, but atwas ang ilain para makakuha tag cube sa atong terms, no? So, makuha sa nato ang GCF nila nga 3. Pagawas na to si 3. So, ang mahabilin dira, x plus y cube na lang. Then, 81 divide 3, that is negative 27. So, ang kani sila duha mo ani sila ang atong mahimuan sa atong method 4 nga difference of 2 cubes. So, mauni siya pag-expand na ato ang pattern. Again, ang first term minus the second term. Then, square ang first term plus, basta minus diya, plus na gihapon dere. Plus, ang i-multiply ang first ug second term. Mauni, 3 times x plus y. Plus the square of the second term. Mauni, 3 square is 9. So, simplifying, kani siya ma-expound pa ni siya as perfect square, no? Atong square of a binomial can be a perfect square trinomial. So, mo na siya nga kani gi-copy, kani gi-expound pa na to as x squared plus 2xy, that's y squared. Then, plus 3x, distribute na, plus 3y, plus 9. Okay, letter G. X to the power of 6 minus 64y to the power of 6. So, pwede na siya ma-difference of 2 cubes. Pwede na siya ma-factor as ana. Then again, we use the Method 4, difference of 2 cubes, pag-expound. Same process gani ha. Then h, 6x squared minus 11x minus 10. This is case 5 na to, method 5. The quadratic trinomials which are not perfect squares. So, this is a quadratic trinomial. We can factor this out by trial and error or by looking at the trinomial. Since 6x squared can be 3x times 2x, then ang ato ang third term kay negative 10. So, pwede na siya 5 times 2 ang 10. Let us look at the second term. Negative man siya. So, dapat ang dako i-negative na to. So, ang atong 5 ang atong i-negative, ang atong 2 atong i-positive. Kung ato nang i-check using FOIL method, mahitabo kana siya ang mo-resolve. So, mo siya ang pag-factor ani nga trinomial. We use method 5. Okay, let's go to I. 5x squared plus 2x minus 3. This is again a case 5 sa ato method 5. Ato ang quadratic trinomial. Pwede na ito ma-factored out. So, 5, that is 5 times 1 because that is prime. So, mahitabo 5x squared is 5x times x. Then, lantaw na ito ang third term, negative 3. This is prime, so 3 and 1 rajud ang factor. So, sa ato ang pag-distribute sa atong sign, atong lantawon kung maka-arrive batag sakto diri sa second term nga positive 2. So, ibutang na to diri ang negative 3, diri ang positive 1. So, let us look at daw. 5x times x, that is 5x squared. 5x times 1, 5x minus 3x. Okay, dito may tang positive 2x. Minus 3, so negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. So, this is the factor using the method 5. Okay, next, 3x squared plus 7x minus 6xy minus 14y. Okay, we use the method 6. Unsa ni siya grouping. Atong gigrupo ni sila para ma-factor out nato. Since ang 3x squared plus 7x, pareho silang na ay x, no? So, ato silang gigrupo. Kani pod silang duha. Since makuha na to ni GCF nga negative 2y. So, method 1 po atong gigamit. So, ang GCF sa duha is x lang. So, ang nabilin 3x plus 7. Minus, ang GCF diha kay 2y, maaning nabilin 3x plus 7. Since, ang ato ang GCF diri nila tanan kay 3x plus 7. So, ato silang gipagawas. So, ang nabilin 3x plus 7 man ang atong GCF. So, ang nabilin i-times na to x minus 2y. Tama ni siya atong pag-factor out. Sige, okay. X squared minus 8xy plus 16y squared minus 36a squared plus 12ab minus b squared. So, we use grouping sa atong method 6 una. So, gigrupo na to ang tanan na pwede na to ma-factor. Kani sila na sila pwede na sila i-thread nga pwede na to siya ma-factor out as kuan perfect square, no? Trinomial ni sila dari pod. So, diri nga part na negative siya, to man siyang gigrupo. So, mausab ang sign nila nila. So, kani siya mahimong negative, kani mahimong positive. So, kaya ato na ding i-factor. This is a perfect square trinomial that can be factored as x og x mo ni x squared. And si 16y squared can be 4y times 4y. Since negative man si 8, so negative ang ato ang sign ninha. So, sa pikas pod, that can be factored out ang 36a squared kay 6a og 6a. Then, ang b squared, b og b. Since negative man ang 12, so i-negative na to si b. Negative og negative man pod is positive ra. So, ang resulta, square ni 6x minus 4y minus square ani. So, So, this is difference of two squares na nga pwede na to ma-factor as, okay, ang ato ang first minus the second term, then multiplied to the first term plus the second term. So, mooning x minus 4y minus 6a minus b multiplied to x minus 4y plus 6a minus b. So, atong gigamit na dahil atong method number 2. Then, ang L, 8x cubed minus 2x squared plus 3xy minus 2y squared minus y cubed. So, 8x cubed plus, kani siya atong grupo since pwede na to ni siya ma-factor out. This is a quadratic trinomial ni siya. So, ma-factor na to ni siya. So, pag grupo na to, mauna niya itong factor niya, 2x squared can be 2x times x, no? Then, negative 2y can be y and 2y. Since plus man siya diya, so, ang atong 2y diri na to ibutang para 2x times 2y, that is 4xy, then minus xy, so mo ni positive 3xy. Then ang nahabilin nga minus y cube. So ang ato ang 8x cube minus y cube, pwede na sila maggrupo. And then kuan naman na siya difference of two cubes, so ma-expound na po nato na siya as this. Okay, first term minus the second term, dayon multiplied to the square of the first term plus the first term times the second term, ni, then plus the square of the second term. Again, so na sila common. So, maggamit na nato ang atong method 1. So, dagantag nagamit nga methods, no? So, ang atong method 1, ikuha na to ang GCF. Ang common nila is 2x minus y. So, gipagawas na to, ang nahabilin diya x plus 2y plus ang nahabilin diya 4x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. Okay, next. M. 16x to the power 4 minus x squared plus 6xy minus 9y squared. So, grupo na to ang pwede na to ma-factor. This is a perfect square trinomial. So, we can factor it as x minus 3y times x minus 3y. So, square na na diha. Kani siya kay ma-square po ni siya. That can be 4x squared quantity square. So, difference of two squares na siya. Pag difference of two squares, minus first term minus second term times first term plus second term. So, we use method 6, 3, ug 1. So, mana ni siya tong final answer. Then, last letter N, x squared plus 4xy plus 4y squared minus x minus 2y minus 6. Una, ato ang gigrupo kani kay perfect square trinomial. Pwede siya ma-factor as x plus 2y times x plus 2y. Dayon, ang kani pwede siya i-grupo as that. So, we can have a quadratic trinomial. That can be factored as this one. X plus 2y kanaog din ha, muna factor niya. Then, ang negative 6 can be 2 times negative 3. Since negative man ang nasa second term, so ang 3 may ito negative para resulta siyang negative diha. So, the factor is x plus 2y plus 2 times x plus 2y minus 3. So, we use the grouping and then ang ato ang method 3, then ang atong method 5. So, ina na ang atong pag-factoring. So, mao to siya atong mga answers sa atong exercises chapter 4 on polynomials. Thank you.